Hello, welcome to the Foam Factory. In today's video, we will be discussing the different types of foam that the Foam Factory offers for seat and cushion replacement. When foam is manufactured, it's made in a variety of different levels of firmness and different densities. Now, we carry a mix of these here at the Foam Factory. This is probably an important time to note that density and firmness are actually two different measurements. They measure two different things. Density, on one hand, is a measure of how closely compact the cells of a material are together. The larger the struts that connect those cells, the more long-lasting and durable that foam will be over time. Firmness, on the other hand, is a measure of how a foam will feel. Is it hard? Is it soft? Is it somewhere in the middle? And that preference is different for everybody on what they like. But the point here being that density and firmness, although sometimes they go up and down together, that's not always the case. Sometimes they fluctuate a bit. For example, you may have a firm foam with a high density, and you may have a soft foam with that exact same density. It just means that despite the firmness of those foams, they'll have around the same lifespan and will be durable to the same capacity. To demonstrate this today, I have with me some weights. We will take those weights, we'll put them on top of the foams that we have so you can see the compression of the foam. And as we're doing that, I will also give description of how long these foams will last, how durable they are, so you can see the difference in the foams that we carry. Let's get started. Now, as I mentioned just a minute ago, density and firmness are actually two different measurements. For the intents and purposes of this video, density is measured in pounds per cubic foot. The higher the density number, the more dense the foam is, the longer it will last. Now, that's not to be confused with firmness. The firmness number is measured differently. So the density being higher does not necessarily make it a firmer foam. It just makes it long-lasting. Firmness, on the other hand, is measured in what's called ILD, or indentation load deflection. This is measured in a similar way by taking a specific size material and compressing that material down a quarter or 25% of its capacity. Then, based on that, they assign a number. Again, for the intents and purposes of this video, the higher that number, the firmer the foam will be. The first two foams we have to take a look at today are our polyfoam and our super soft foam. The polyfoam is a medium firmness foam with 35 ILD and a density of 1.5 pounds per cubic foot. What this tells me is that although it's a comfortable foam, as well as supportive, it's really something that you'd only want to use occasionally. So you're not going to want to put this in your sofa or your couch that you're sitting on for multiple hours every night, but would work great for a cushion in a mudroom or something similar to that. This is also one of our most budget-friendly foams and can often be used for things like arts, crafts, that sort of thing. Our super soft foam, on the other hand, is a very soft foam, just like the name says. This is a 12 ILD with a 1.2 pound density. Now, this foam is primarily used for back cushions, so it's not one that you're going to want to sit on. The reason for that is it's soft for your back, so it offers cushion. It's still firm enough to offer support, but sitting on it isn't going to offer that much support. We don't put as much weight when we lean back on a cushion as we do when we're sitting on it. So this foam is great for that purpose of behind the back cushions. Now, to demonstrate the difference between these two so you can see really what I'm talking about, we're going to do the weight test. Take a look. As you can see from the test, the super soft is the softest foam that we carry, and you could really tell the difference in the compression between the super soft and the poly. As we progress through the video, you'll really be able to see and be able to tell the differences in the compression of all the various foams that we carry. Next, we'll take a look at the two most common options that we carry here at the Foam Factory for seat and cushion replacement. We carry two different firmnesses. Our HD36, which is a 35 ILD, or a medium firmness, and our Lux, which is a 50 ILD, which is considered a firm foam. And then within both of these, we have a 1.8 and a 2.8 pound density. The 1.8 has an average lifespan of around 5 to 8 years, somewhere in that range. And the 2.8 is closer to 12 to 18 years, and that's of everyday use on average. Now, what that also tells us is that despite the firmness of the foam, the longevity of the foam can still be the same. For example, the HD36 and the Lux 1.8 pound density foams, one is firmer than the other, but they have the same lifespan. So again, to demonstrate, we'll do the weight test and you can see for yourself. Take a look. Based on that last video, you could probably see that the HD36 and the Lux foams do have different compressions. The HD36, being our medium foam, compressed more than our Lux foam, our firm foam. So that tells you a lot. The other thing you probably noticed is that our HD36 regular and our HD36 high quality compressed about the same, as they should. They're actually the same firmness, but the high quality lasts quite a bit longer than the regular, and the same applies to the Lux foams. And there you have it. Those are the foams that the Foam Factory offers for seat and cushion replacement. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more, please like and subscribe. We have so much more information that we'd love to share about foam and can't wait to do that. So we'll see you on the next one.